around call reluctance, and I think a lot of it do you think a lot of it has to do with the noise? And where I'm going with this is all the noise that salespeople see, whether that be on social platforms or things that they read where they say, well, cold calling is right, fill in the blank with whatever excuse, cold calling is dead or cold calling's not as effective as it used to be. So they come up with these excuses, they're reluctant to move forward. Do you see that playing a part in this as well? I'm just curious.
Well, yes, yes. However, when a salesperson really knows the value of
Yeah.
what they do, where they just know it, they have embodied it, they have experienced the value with other clients, then they're more courageous. And so with the call reluctance, it's really, we always say mindset, mindset. Well, who's setting the mind, right? Who is setting the mind? And salespeople, I mean, I don't like to hear a no, but for crying out loud, I always say, what does that no mean? Often, like I called somebody the other day, he was a director of communications, and I asked him if I could provide an article to his association magazine. He goes, no. And and so I go, okay. Anyway, long story short, he's connected me with his CEO because I had enough, like, this is the value to your readers, right? And
Mhm.
so when we know our value, and even with the no, it's kind of like, what do we make it mean when somebody tells us no, right? And I was coaching a salesperson today, and she sells a pretty tough product, which is reverse mortgage. A lot of people misunderstand it. And some people just slam down the phone. Well, who wants to have the phone slammed down on them, right? So, how do you emotionally handle something like that, a rude prospect, right? So a lot of times salespeople, oh my gosh, this means this is going to throw me down the self-doubt spiral. No, no. It's like, what am I making it mean? They're not having their best day, obviously, right? And so it's really learning those mental fitness skills to not allow that stuff to derail us.